Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Lego The Hobbit Free Roam. We're going to go strolling through the old lake town, check out a few quests, grab some collectibles. We're also going to pick up Segrid, Lake Town Man Archer, Braga, and the Master of Lake Town, as well as 13 Mithrils and 4 Red Bricks. So bring something to drink, bring something to eat, because it's going to be a long one. And we're going to select the old lake town and roll out. So, caw-caw! We have had a nice secure flight, and we are now in Lake Town. We're going to go ahead and select the bottom left-hand corner here. And truth be told, I've actually already cut the audio for this video once, but for some reason it errored out and it was corrupted. So I've had horrible luck with that lately, so hopefully it won't happen this time, and hopefully you get to hear my lovely voice in your eardrums right about now. All right, the first one is going to be in the bottom left-hand corner. As we mentioned, it's going to be Mithril Brick number 1. There's a dwarf in the cave, and he basically says that his buddy has disappeared, and there's some talk of some spiders, and he might need some help. So we roll out, and we actually happen to see another good Samaritan here fighting the, well, it's just another Lake Town citizen fighting the bad fight over here. It turns out there's a dwarf way out on the pier, so make sure you make it all the way out there. Follow that yellow brick road. And all the spider webs along the way. Get them out of your hair, and basically just follow it back and return. Reunite them, and it feels so good. All right, so he's happy. He's not going to kick down anything other than what we asked for, which was a nice shiny mithril brick. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the map. What's next? All right, another mithril brick. So if you are unfamiliar with Happy Thumbs Gaming and this is your first time here, welcome. Just a reminder for all the rest of you and the new guys as we fail miserably going up the jump wall. You're going to want to use the quick links down below for all the items. If you maybe you've already got this item you want to move along, go ahead and do so by quicken the click links. That's right. Quicken the click links. That's going to be my new saying now. All right, so you saw me get all the way up top the jump wall, and then I hopped into the little tower there that had the switch. The switch then flipped those, I don't even know what they are. They're like little decks, and we jumped across and tight-roped all the way out to another top little shebang-a-boing, and we grabbed that mithril brick. That's right, a shebang-a-boing. You know how I roll. If I don't know the word or can't think of one, I just make one up. It's the best way to do it. All right, Sunken Spirits, another mithril brick. This one, she is asking for a Yodelay shield. And basically, if you are playing this and you have not completed the free play obtaining all of the treasures and minikits, I highly suggest you stop. Go find the level you're on, find out which video you need, and get to the end of it as quickly as possible. If you go through all the free play and complete all of those, you will have all of the quest items needed that are asked by most of the citizens. Now, there still are some quests that you have to go and get other items and whatever, and some of the red brick ones that require you to have mithril items forged, but in most cases, you'll have the item needed. All the treasure. So, oh boy, some hide and seek. One of our least favorite games to play in the Middle-earth. So, it kind of throws us off. There are 3 kids, and there are 4 places of hiding that they give us in the clue there. So, I don't know if they're just trying to throw us off, or if maybe 2 of them lead to 1. I don't know. But we're going to head off to the right side if you were looking at the hide and seek quest. You'll head right and follow it all the way around on the pier, and it'll take you to the first guy. So, first gal, rather. Looks like a... No, I can't tell. I can't tell if that's a boy or a girl. It's Pat, a him or her, a ma'am or a sir. It's Pat. All right, so moving along. If you can't tell, we have this sped up just ever so slightly, and we did do a little bit of editing back there. But right up the middle, if you go right behind where he starts... or where you start, and follow it all the way back, you'll find a guy up on the pier on the far right side. So... 2 down, 1 to go. Anybody know where this last one is? I do. We're going to take you there now. So we're going to head left and then another left and just go over to where the story/free play mission is in Lake Town there. And it should take you right to the ladders. Walk by the ladder and you will see him. Return him and they will dance a jig and sing us a song. But at first, he's going to get lost. But to be honest with you, ain't nobody got time for that. So we went ahead and edited it out as soon as we get our reward here. So get ready. Booyaka Shao, we'll take that. And look at Legolas in the back like, are you going to sing or what? You see him leaning out doing the old Hulk Hogan. All right, so Segrid is next. Segrid? I don't know. Segrid? Something like that. It's got to be one of those, right? All right, follow the yellow trail all the way over to a door that opens up. Open, says me. And we're going to go ahead and drop down in, and she's just wandering about down below. What's up there, Segrid? All right, now, I don't believe you have to leave. Oh, that rhymed. But if you hit the informational stone, it should present you with a puzzle, which is going to be what we do next. We're going to tag the Mithril Brick, whichever way you like it. And duck back in there. I made a boo-boo, came down here and struck the informational stone, and all of those little pots popped up. And then I tried to go out and reload it thinking it would, but it wouldn't. Now, to save you the hassle, the puzzle is simply fish, and it's in the second from the right on the inside there. And then it's raining studs, hallelujah for stud multipliers. Man, we just got pizzade right there. That was paid for all of you who aren't street smart. All right, so we're going to get some smash on and head out, and we're going to go ahead and grab the next item on the list, which happens to be Lake Town Man. Oh, owner of the Lake Town. Oh. Anybody know what that's from? I'm sure at least one of you knows what that's from. Put it down in the comments below if you know what TV show that's from. Ooh, I even gave you a clue. I don't know what it is with my accidental rhyming today, but ooh, clue. I got all sorts of stuff going on. All right, so a little bit of tight pants, tight roping, a little bit of plank walking. We'll find ourselves all the way up in this little steeple, way up high in the sky. And that's where we will be able to purchase the Lake Town Man Archer. Ooh! And anyways, all right, so we've got a mission that requires some daylight, but we are in the night, man. All right, I'm done officially. I promise. No more of that. All right, a little bit more tight pants, tight roping. Called old Snug Trouser, a.k.a. Sir Joseph of Snug Trouser. Come give us some pointers on how to tight rope appropriately. All right, down here in the corner, we're going to find Buddy. And he is, what does he want? He wants the Mithril Mirror Armor. So this is going to be one of those ones that requires you to have collected all of the schematics, which that was the first thing we did once we completed free play. And as soon as we started free roam, that was the first. We knocked them all out. If you haven't done that yet either, I suggest you go check out our Blacksmith Design, a.k.a. Schematics, and go get all those. And I wouldn't forge anything. We made a mistake and forged a few, and we were short on some Mithril bricks as a result for some of these videos. So you guys aren't having to present this and show to people, so if you're not perfect, it's okay, even though you are perfect. Wink, wink. All right. Red Brick accomplished. It's ours. Attract Studs is now on, and that's not like going down to the beach and turning it on and like a bunch of dudes with like no shirts on, lots of muscles. Not those kind of studs. I'm just clarifying that now, especially if you're new to the Lego realm. And, okay, Mithril Brick around the corner. This dude is basically wanting something that we already had. So good for us. We completed all the free play and got all the treasures, and we happen to have the item he needed without having to move, do, or say anything. So, booyaka shao, Braga. All right, let's go find Braga. I don't know why I have to say it like that. It just doesn't seem right when you say Braga. It's like Braga. You got to kind of get some squelch in your throat, some Braga. All right. If I'm being annoying, just hit that mute button. Otherwise, let's move on to the next Mithril Brick. Wow, that looked like a little maze. Do you see the purple? It's like, it's going around in circles. All right. Follow it all the way over to the nice, oh, psych. You thought we were going to that mission over there, didn't you? No, sirree, Bob. We are going down below, and watch out. It's kind of spiky down here. I'd watch your step. Speaking of step, you're going to want to use one of your characters to step on the stone over to the left side of the staircase. and use the other one to bail through it. So I suggest getting your character number 2 really close to the spikes while character number 1 stands on it, because it's a real close one. Even with the elf, you can't hop over those. So we tried, as you saw that first attempt, and did not work. So might take you a time or two, but you'll get it eventually, I promise. All right, so you'd think that we would grab that quest right there because of where it was and how close we were, but we're trying to knock them out on the map, and for some reason I selected this one. So we're going to run over here and help this dude build up a ballista, which is basically going to be a giant, I don't know, archer gun, big arrow, big bow and arrow. And so we're going to go ahead and build up the ballista for him. We're going to speed this up. Keep in mind, if you guys are short on any of the loot, that there is the legendary dwarf loot dispenser right behind where you spawn every time you load the game up or leave a level or anything like that in Erebor. It's right there. Use the dwarves to double down and crack that bad boy, and you should have access to it from then on out. We have a video on that, too, if you guys are confused or don't know, but it'll save you the hassle of going and trying to pilfer all of the little mining games and trying to get all the stuff from there. You can buy as much as you need, whenever you need, and I always, whenever I load in, I usually buy and make sure that I've got everything to at least 100. Just a little safe tip for you. Speaking of tip, we built that nice sharp arrow up for him, and he gave us a Mithril Brick, and it actually opened up another quest that happens to be right next to it. So this one's pretty easy. It's called the Lake Town Showdown. I don't know. I tried to do the old Wild West. All right, sound effects failed again. All right, eventually she's going to tell you that there's a bunch of hooligans that need some, well, they need the short point of the arrow. And we're going to go ahead and spear them up with our arrow gun here. Pew, 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 pew. And after we get our pew on, all 10 of them down, she says, yay! And jumps a little, well, jumps around a little bit. And then she hands over a Mithril Brick. So that's awfully nice of her. Okie day. So 9 Mithril Bricks are now accomplished and ours. So we're making some good ground here, moving along to 10. We even got one of those red bricks. So if you guys missed something, go back. If you have all the Mithril Bricks, you just need the red bricks, go ahead and use the quick links down below to go ahead and get to the ones in need. Hey, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet or not, but I have to say, I really like the shirt you have on. It's nice. Seriously. Just giving you a nice little compliment. I'm sorry I didn't say it earlier. I don't know. Just being random today. It's just one of those days. It's currently a Friday. A little fun fact for you. So I'm excited. And to be totally honest, I hurt my back and have had to take a little bit of medication. So I'm in a little bit of a happy mood. All right, so we had to go basically retrieve some friends here. It's one of those singy deals. We've got a choir that's been broken up, and we need to acquire them and bring them back. Ba-dum-bum-ch. All right, so as we make our elf go all over the place, we're actually going to show you a possible bug. So you're going to have to take more than likely the same path as we did. And as you can see, I've got back here. I'm waiting. Nothing's happening. Well, where's Buddy? He was clearly following me. What happened? Well, on your way there, you more than likely ran by a door that opens on its own. It's right there on the left, coming by it. Booyakashow. And for some reason, the dude has a tendency to get stuck there. So you can strike him and destroy him. And what I did was basically get where he was. I knocked him out of the way and slid on in there. And as a result, he had to spawn on the right side of me, and I pushed him out. I forced him out. And these guys are going to sing us a tune as well. But as I already mentioned, ain't nobody got time for that. So nice little edit after a bow, and see you later now. All right, so we're getting down there. We only have a couple left. Does that say timber trousers? No, that's not what that said. Anyways, we are making our way back across Lake Town. This is one of those missions that I believe popped up later. But, oh, that's right. It's traversal. Trouser would have been funnier. Anyways, this one's going to require us. It's a little bit of a puzzle. There is a brown box that we need to actually make it all the way to basically right where she's standing. And if I say basically one more time, I give you permission to digitally reach through the monitor and slap me across my basic face. That's right. All right, so here's the box. As you can see, we're going to knock it into the water. That's not our goal here. We need to move these other stone ones around and prevent that box from falling in. So we're going to start with the one that's closest to her, and we're going to hit it once, hit it twice. Third time's just as nice. All right, we're going to leave that guy there, and then we're going to go to the other big stone, and we're going to give him a little schmackaroo. Booyakashow, knock him into place. Now we're gonna give a little test run, see if this works. So we're just gonna start hitting the box. Make sure you're making your way towards the nice, gentle lady over there. And eventually, you get your smack on enough, it'll hammer smash that box right into place. So, booyakashow. Now it's time for a tea break, she says. All right. I'm always down for some tea, I guess. I'm more of a coffee person, I guess, when it comes to tea and coffee. But the reality of it is, I don't even drink coffee, so I don't know what I am. Green tea, perhaps? Giggity. All right, so we got our next item selected on the map, which is going to take us yellow brick road right onto the heavy lifting. All right, so this guy needs us to move some stuff, and it says it's heavier than he can lift. Well, we're an elf, so obviously we're much stronger than just a regular townsfolk people. But no, he's actually asking for the stone giant gloves of High Pass, which is another treasure that we picked up in one of our free play missions. What level and all that, not really sure. Truth of the matter, you just need to go finish the free play instead of having to worry about it. It makes no sense for you to go, oh, I need to go play level 6 and go get one treasure, and then find out later you have to go back to level 6 to get minikits and other treasure. Just save yourself the time, knock it all out, and then we can move along, people. All right, this next one is, obviously you need all the red bricks, but this one is pretty worthless if you ask me. And it tries to take you all the way around when clearly you can just walk right there. So I did that. This guy is going to request another one of our Mithril forged items. Again, recommend you get the schematics right away after completing the free plays. But he's going to need the Mithril hammer hands. And we actually had to leave and go to Bree and forge them for him. But thanks to editing, it kind of looked like we didn't go anywhere. Certainly saved some time, too. Although everyone enjoys a good caca ride. All right, so this is what I'm saying. It costs you 1,000,000 studs to get always loot diamonds. Now, with the Lego loot dispenser, we really don't need diamonds. And I haven't really run into a situation where I've needed a tremendous amount of diamonds. I've always had at least 100 because of the loot dispenser, and I've really never found myself needing any. So, although it's cool that they give us the always loot these and always loot that, realistically, just kind of overkill in my opinion. So, I want to point something out real quick as we're making our way to the boat and heading out to the next red brick. We actually got a really cool follower the other day on Twitter. Sometimes I make comments like, hey, TT Games, if you're listening, la, la, la. Well, I'm not sure that it was TT Games, but we are officially being followed by the Lego Movie Twitter account. It blew my mind. I'm still in shock because they know who we are. I mean, there's 53,000 or more people following them, and they follow 1,000 people, and Happy Thumbs is one of them. That made our week, no doubt about it. All right, this chick needed the Mithril booty blade, and it's not that kind of booty. It's treasure booty, arr. And we're going to go ahead and hand it on over. We had it on tap, so it was easy for us to just give it up. Now we got to pay 100,000 studs to check out the boss disguise. This is one of those classic ones that makes your bosses look funny by putting mustaches and glasses and stuff on them. It's hee hee hee. It's good stuff, though. And for 100K, you can't really go wrong. That's not a lot of money. And it's not like 1,000,000 for something you won't really use or get a laugh out of. All right, so... All right, hope we didn't confuse you there. We actually just edited out the caca scene, and then just immediately we're tagging the red brick there. So might have been just a little bit overzealousness on my editing. I might have took out a little too much, but nonetheless saving time because this one is a long one. In fact, we're almost at the 20-minute mark. All right, so we're back in the king of, in Thranduil's kingdom. And you saw this on the first way through, but we didn't really do anything with it. So now we're going to hop all the way out there, fill the hole with an arrow, follow the yellow stud trail all the way up and around, and it takes us to this guy on this cliff. And I'm not sure what that was. I was threatening myself, I'm going to jump. But this guy actually is going to kick down with the old snake flails, and he is asking that we forge him a Mithril multi-bow. So the multi-bow is something that we found fairly useful in a few situations so far. So hopefully you guys already have it. As you can see, it booyaka showed right there. We didn't have to move or edit or do nothing. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and pay this gentleman a nice $25,000, as well as handing over this blade. And stack up that next red brick. Woohoo! Snake flails. I haven't even turned this one on to see what it does. If you guys know, I'd appreciate something in the comments. Sometimes red bricks override other red bricks, so I may be putting on a red brick that's canceling out the other one. We are going to want to switch it from night to day. The reason is because we had that mission back in Lake Town that was requiring a little sunshine, correct? Well, once we flip it over, we see that there has actually been another mission opened up out here just outside of Lake Town. This one's, I've got it labeled Lake Town still. Oh, epic fail. God, I'm going to cut myself off right now. This is one of, every once in a while, there's just those moments that I'm just like, oh my gosh, come on, no. Go. And it's just like fail after fail after fail. There wasn't a clean edit point there for me to take it out without looking terrible, so you get to watch me fail for a second. Luckily, it wasn't too terrible. But anyways, we're basically out and about out in the forest here. This is pretty craziness. We're going to follow it all the way up and around to Buddy standing here in front of the cave, which we were already at once before. Now, he's talking about spiders. Oh, no, some toes. Oh, I also want to mention, too, was having some issues with the audio. So every once in a while, the clips get confused when I speed them up. And ironically, this is called the speeder, and I've sped it up, and there's having issues. But essentially, what has happened is that the audio was not matching up. I was having a hard time with it. It was just out of sync. And I just figured rather than try to spend countless minutes, hours, days trying to fix it, I didn't figure you'd care for like 2 minutes worth of video. So besides, you get to hear my sexy voice anyways. You're welcome. All right, so this one's going to require Frodo and the use of the ring. There are a handful of spiders that come in and actually attack you. But you're going to want to focus on the big one in the back until you attack her, remove a heart, and then she sicks her minions on you and ducks out. So as long as she's on the court, you want to make sure you're guarding her. Otherwise, you're going to want to take out her little foes there. See, she takes off. Woohoo. And then that gives you the number up top. So if there's no number of spiders up top, go ahead and just look for her because they're going to keep coming anyways. And 1-0. All right, put your ring back on. If you're killing spiders, then you better put a ring on it. Aha, you thought I was going to miss it, didn't you? Nope. Not going to happen. All right, so eventually we, after waiting it out, we give her the old pow right in the kisser. And that's it. And Buddy, even though we're in the other side, he's like so grateful. He's like, wait, where'd you go? Huh? Kicks us down that Mithril Brick, and oh yeah, so that's number 13. So we're all done with the Mithril Bricks. We're going to go ahead and bounce out and head on over. There's a little bit of a delay between this and the next brick, so if you want to, you're welcome to, whatever. We're going to caw into Lake Town. We're back. We're back in action now. Look, what's Frodo doing standing on the travel stone? You see that? He's like, what's up? I'm taller than you, buddy. It's the only time he'll be taller than Mr. Legolas. All right, so here's dude. As long as it's daytime, the master of Lake Town should just be strolling around right where you fly in. So thanks to our caca, that was like front door service. All right, so we've pretty much cleaned it up. We're going to take a look at the map, but that was a quick look, huh? It's all good to go. We got it all, and like I said, to the yeah. Thanks for tuning in. That was the Lake Town Quests and Collectibles Free Roam. And hopefully you found it a little bit entertaining. I was a little bit off my rocker in this particular recording. Sometimes when you got to talk for 25 minutes, it gets a little out of control. So if you have any comments, good or bad, head on over to our social pages, Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. And HappyThumbsGaming.com is available too. We are still looking for a couple of writers. We're also looking for a PHP, MySQL, or MySQL, depending on how you like to say it, coders. So if you are in web development and you would like to get involved a little bit, we'd love to talk to you about it. We've got a couple projects that are going to help our website grow and help our overall presence on the web. So if you got anybody that you might want to recommend, let us know and hit us up. You can hit us up on any of the above or whatever. So as always, until next time. If you're killing spiders, then you better put a ring on it.